Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. I'm super happy today to be able to maiden this brand new E-flite Valiant. I was on the website and I seen that they released it again with updated AR631 receiver, and so I thought, man, for $229.99, what a deal! If you guys have been flying the Aero Scout, I think this is an amazing upgrade if you're going to move up to the next level. They do say this is a park flyer, but 1.3 meter, that's a pretty big wing for a park flyer, but we'll see how it does. It's set up to be used with the same 3S battery you would have for your Aero Scout, and I bound it up to the NX6, but if you have your DXS or DX whatever it is that comes with the Aero Scout, I'm sure it'll bind up to that just fine. Let's get this thing in the air and see how it does. All right, we're dealing with a wet, windy Wednesday, and it's funny because the clouds must not be too thick because it's kind of bright for being completely cloud covered, and really hazy out there because of the mist coming down. You can see the wind moving the Valiant around. We will put one click of flaps on just so it hops into the air nice and quick. And we got safe turned off. Make sure I got full control. I did put in 20% expo all around. All right, let's do this. Nice smooth takeoff. All right, flaps off. She's holding a nice line. Really feel comfortable with it. You should be able to tell because of how low I brought that across. I mean, this is the maiden flight. And here we go, Invert Pass. I kept it a little bit higher, but it's still, man, that is almost no input. Really clean. So I did adjust the elevator. It feels like it's pitched in the down position a little bit, and I am giving it a little bit of up. So that's why when it was inverted, it was almost no input. And so I could probably adjust it just a little bit more. We are flying about half throttle, and it's not extremely fast, which takes me back to my previous point about this being a great second airplane. If you've been really knocking it out of the park with the Aero Scout and looking for something a little more capable, I think this is the one, man. It feels sleek, and with that 1.3 meter wing, it is handling this wind very well. And well, yeah, look at that, pretty good climb for about 3/4 throttle. I did like a 3/4 rollout type thing at the top of that, almost to a stall. But it looks slick. Here we go, full throttle climb. Let's just turn it under. Up into the loop, in the downwind. I did get out of it a little bit on the downslope and then gave it a punch at the bottom to get it to push a tail under. Really getting it low there, guys. Staying full throttle here for the inverted or outside loop, I mean. We'll get it turned around well before the lamp post there. About a 1/4 throttle pass there. Let's take it around here full speed now. Nice roll. You know, we haven't done a knife edge yet, and I feel like this one's gonna do good. I did put on the control horn for the rudder, I did put the clevis on the farthest out, so I don't know I'll have enough authority, but we're gonna try. Here we go. Oh my goodness, lots of authority. Looks good. Really high alpha on the, so with more speed it would have been way easier. I got in the throttle really late. If I would have entered that maneuver much quicker, it would have went way easier. Let's do a nice tight turn. So let's get it lined up nice and straight, and we'll put on safe and see how it looks. There we go, there's safe. So I'm having to help it hold altitude, but it was doing okay as far as leveling the wings out. There's kind of a dive, you see it there. But if I want to bring it in for a nice landing here with safe on, with this wind, it should be pretty smooth. A little hop, man. So I could have slowed it down some with the flaps. Boy, I hope I can get this to turn around. There we go. Now this is the AR631. And so I should, unless I didn't set it up. Let's see if I got, there we go. It's showing what appears to be about 60% of the battery left at least. The rain has picked up a little bit, but I want to put it back in the air and try to land it with the flaps on. We'll turn safe back off. Go one click on the flaps for the takeoff. Woo, there we go. So I was worried about them birds. No. Plenty of battery left. I don't even know if I had a timer set up on this. Here we just do a slow pass. And when I get it turned back around, we'll go to full flaps. Here we go, full flaps. Cutting out the throttle down to about quarter throttle. Here we go, dead stick. Letting it really slow down. I like that. That was a nice landing. Zero flaps. We'll do a zero flap takeoff. We got plenty of room there. Just climb, climb, climb. You can see lots of speed with the wind. We'll get it turned back into the wind. Let's do a high-speed pass this way. Or full speed, not high speed. And let's go back to full flaps when I get it turned around. There we go. And we'll ease it in here again. I'm in the 30% range for the throttle because the wind picked up. Staying in the power because it is coming really slow. A one wheel landing, and we're on the ground safely. Turning the flaps off. E-flite Valiant 1.3m bind and fly for under $230. Flying on a 3S 2200 that we all have. I have several of those. I am using the Spectrum 2200 out of my Aero Scout today. I gotta say, this is a good airplane, and right out of the box. Just make sure that all your surfaces are straight after you bind it up, and it's ready to go. I did, when I set up the model in my radio, I just selected the bind and fly for the Valiant, and it sets up the radio for you. yeah. So guys, it's not a great day to be out here. It's a wet, windy Wednesday. Say that 3 times. But you know what? This Valiant was a blast to get in the air. And it looks really nice. That blue just pops, man. It looks good. And of course the NX6 worked great. It is a little damp now, but we'll get it wiped off. The rain's not coming down so hard that it's like getting into the radio or anything. But guys, I just gotta say, if you're looking for that step up model, this is probably the one. This is the perfect price range. You know, I hear a lot of people complain about a lot of these BNFs are in the 3+ range now. And so if you're looking for something a little more affordable at $230 in BNF, you're probably gonna have trouble finding anything else as good as this, man. It's a tail dragger. Everything, it's pretty simple. You know, it does have flaps, no lights, not much to go wrong. So I felt pretty comfortable with it. It went right in the air, and I gotta tell you, I like it. I can't wait to fly it again. We'll have it back on the channel soon. Until next time, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here.